Good morning, Mount Carmel area, and welcome to MCA Live. I'm Dominic Ferranato.
And I'm Isabella Steller. Here are today's announcements, then our news stories. Today is Wednesday, October 23rd, Day 3. A reminder that the first wave of scheduled Keystone exams are only 25 school days away, and students should do their best to be prepared. After school, a la carte cafeteria items such as wraps, snacks, and drinks will be available in the front lobby starting today after school from 2:20 to 2:45. Students are reminded that the items will be charged to their CAF-TRAC accounts and that they must be sufficient funds. Buy a chance for $1 to kick a field goal at this week's home football game. Chances are available at the high school front desk and the elementary school and supports the class of 2014. Any juniors or seniors interested in playing powder puff football can sign up in the office. A representative from School Counts will be outside the cafeteria tomorrow, October 24th, for interested scheduled students in grades 9 through 12. Pretzel sandwich fundraiser orders and money are due on Friday, October 25th. Checks should be made payable to the class of 2017. See Ms. Michaels in room 304 or Mrs. Darup in the guidance office. Senior Gertrude Hawk money is overdue. Please turn in all money or your report card will be held. A correction about the school schedule. This week, October 21st through the 25th, is a full week of school, and Friday the 25th is not an early dismissal day as printed on the school lunch menu. However, Thursday, October 31st is an Act 80 early dismissal day. Please check the district-wide calendar on the MCA school website for the school schedule. And here's today's news.
Ghosts and goblins, young and old, like to dress up for Halloween. But you don't have to spend a fortune to have fun. MCA Live reporter Natasha Nevis has some easy, do-it-yourself costume ideas.
With Halloween approaching quickly, you have less and less time to find a costume. Instead of worrying about not being able to buy one in time, why not just make one yourself? You may walk by random items every day and not realize you could turn them into a creative costume. Here are a few different ideas how to season up something for the 31st. Do you have an old hoodie? With a few simple cuts, some fabric circles, and minor sewing or gluing skills, you can easily pull off looking like an octopus. Make your cuts from the bottom of the hoodie all the way up to right under the neckline. Roll it. You're going to want to sew all the way up, and then stuff with maybe cotton balls or pillow fluff. And then you can glue little circles on for suction cups. Find an old white shirt in your drawers, pull out a glue gun, spray adhesive glue or even fabric glue, and glue lots of cotton balls onto a plain white t-shirt to turn yourself into a cloud. And if you're feeling like you want to go all out, add some white tights. If you don't think you can make a full costume, try some accessories like making a pair of spider shades by gluing pipe cleaners onto a pair of sunglasses, or even adding something simple like spider rings. Making spider webs can be used by anything white like Sharpies or whiteout glue. Try gluing decorative bats to a black headband or even a white headband to make a bat band, or even braid snakes into your hair for that basic Medusa look. If Maddie will demonstrate. You can simply just braid the bangs and slide in some snakes. Ta-da! These are just a few different ideas of how to make a do-it-yourself costume, but feel free to let your creative ideas flow and make the costume suit you. Using items found around the house or purchased cheap at a thrift store, the sky is the limit on creativity. Happy Halloween!
There you have it, a few costume ideas that are easy and simple. Get spooky, everyone. And speaking of costumes and masks, whether you are going to a carnival or planning on attending a masquerade ball, don't forget your mask. Students in Miss Yoder's 9th grade English classes are making masks based on the story Cask of Amontillado by Edgar Allan Poe under the direction of the student teacher, Miss West. They were given a mask template and were allowed to use whatever colors, patterns, or textures they wished. Back in the 1800s, when the story takes place, a week prior to Lent, there is a big celebration called Carnival, as they referred to it then. The celebration was mainly music, dancing, and masquerades. The masks are a big part of the plot in the story, since they symbolize the hiding of the identity. After the students completed their masks, they were displayed in the classroom and each student voted for the mask they liked best. Since the masks were a key part of the story, students making their own really brought the story to life. Interact Club is initiating a food drive to benefit God's Truck Wagon. This food drive not only accepts non-perishable foods, but also any other food you would like to donate. God's Truck Wagon is a mobile soup kitchen that travels back and forth from Mount Carmel and Shamokin each week. The soup kitchen serves every Monday in Mount Carmel and every Tuesday in Shamokin. If you would like to donate anything, please drop off your goods in the high school lobby or in the room 304 today until October 30th. All food items will be accepted and they are greatly appreciated. Allie Vren will be back with sports.
Teams are currently running their way to the top. With their district meet tomorrow at Bloomsburg University, their outstanding performances on and off the course will finally be put. MCA Live had the chance to speak to coaches Ben and Tim McConnell and a few of the team members.
Pretty fair for the meet. There's the hill you got to run up twice. It's a pretty challenging hill, but the nice thing about it is we've already ran on the course once at the invite up at Bloom back in the end of September, so the kids have seen it, and I think they're already prepared mentally for the hills and everything else the course has to offer. We basically have to do the same thing we've been doing all year. You know, they've been running tough all year, and we've seen the teams already multiple times that we're going to have to beat in order to win the district meet. So if our top three, Corey, Tommy, Nate, all do what they have done the last couple of races, and then we get solid races from Kieran, Fletcher, and Mac, we'll be fine. And AJ's going to go out there and do the same thing he's been doing, which is just being another tough kid on the course.
We're going to try to get our top three in the front, and hopefully me, Moser, and Nate will be in the front, and Kieran will hopefully be right behind us. Mackenzie should be with Kieran. That's our top 5 for scoring. So we're hopefully to get them in the top 30.
Best of luck to the cross-country teams tomorrow. And in tonight's events, girls soccer will play tonight at 7 p.m. in their first round of District 4 playoffs against Hughesville at Balls Mills Complex just outside of Williamsport. The girls are the number 6 seed. And back to the news for the rest of the report.
Thanks, Sally. Over 2 generations ago, the Mount Carmel area Tornadoes football team of 1973 accomplished a great feat in school history, an 18-game winning streak from 1972 into the 73 season. Mount Carmel also won their second conference title in as many years. This is also the last year over there that there was a Turkey Day game, which undoubtedly was won by Mount Carmel. Members of the 1973 team will be called to the field at halftime to be honored for this monumental season. So make sure you're at the Silver Ball on Friday, October 25th, when Mount Carmel faces Selinsgrove to join the celebration. The Downtown Elks Halloween Parade is this Saturday, October 26th, along with Create a Scarecrow contest. Participants can enter as groups or individuals. The entry fee is $5. The Scarecrow must be freestanding and ready for display between 9 and 10 a.m. on the morning of the parade. Cash prizes in the amount of $50, $30, and $20 will be awarded to the top 3 with the most People's Choice votes. The contest is sponsored by the Mount Carmel Downtown Inc. Association, so get into the Halloween spirit and register. And for today's lunch, chicken fajita with cheese, corn, sliced peas, and low-fat milk. Tomorrow's breakfast, sausage and cheese, English muffins, whole grain cereal, assorted bagels, and 100% juice. Well, that's it for today's news.
Join us tomorrow for more school news.
And don't forget to tune in to Channel 13 tonight at 8,
where you can see this past Friday's football game along with the band.
Have a classy Wednesday, everyone.
Stay classy, MCA. All right.